Hey guys, it's DJ Castro, Serato forums user gcastro723, and I'm here to show you my DJM-T1 mapping for Serato Scratch Live. Now this does have the MIDI output working properly thanks to user spins for life. But let's begin. So we're going to start up here in the transport section, and it's basically everything that's printed is what it does, except for the sync buttons. Now let's get started. Whenever you don't have the sync button engaged, the shift button engaged, you're gonna have your load A and load B like normal. Your browse knob browses through your tracks, or if you press it down, it browses through your crates. Deck A and Deck B both have play and cue, so you're gonna have play and pause only if you're in internal mode, and that's why the Q button is lit up. The Q button acts as internal mode switch. FX1 and 2 assign. So I have it set like Tractor's FX assign. So the left side is FX1. So if you press it on this side or on this side, you're gonna be routed to FX1. Same goes for FX2. Now the sync button, since Serato doesn't have a sync feature, Scratch Live at least, I've mapped it to switch between SP6 mode. This will bring up the SP6 tab, so there you go. And the right one brings up the DJFX tab. Alright, so that's it with the transport section. And then we have this little quantize button. When you click that, it hits the setup. And that's it with the transport section. Now right here in effects, this is where you can choose the parameters for your effects. Now I don't have it so that it toggles between group or single. I just have it that you're just gonna click the right button, switch between single mode or group mode, and the respective knobs do what they say. So if you're in ultra knob mode, you're just gonna click this button to activate the effect, and this button for the dry and wet. And of course, if you're in group mode, it'd be effect 1, effect 2, effect 3, and same goes over here. Now these two little knobs on either side are loop selectors, and when you push them in, they trigger the selected loop. And you have your Q buttons here. The thing about the Q buttons with MIDI out is that it doesn't light up if you have a MIDI effect. It's just if you press it. If you have a MIDI cue point, if you just press it, it'll light up for a little bit, and that's about it. Down here, your active mode is actually loop roll. So depending on what you have selected with this, will be loop rolled with this. Same goes for here. Now the sampler is a bit different from everything else. From here you have samples 1 through 5, so there's no way to get 6, unless you press the left sync button up there. And here chooses between banks A through D, so A, B, C, D. And this button down here, if you have an an SL2 or an SL1 even, and you have it so that the sampler outputs on the left channel or the right channel, this resets it to the middle channel. So that's it for the faced one. So we're gonna go ahead and engage this shift button. So that's where everything changes. As you can see, you have like little white text right here, or white box over text. If you were to hit A and a track was playing here, it would duplicate this track to deck A, and vice versa. Right here under play pause you have rel, and under Q you have abs. This is relative mode, relative timecode mode, and this is absolute timecode mode. So with both of those, the play pause would not take effect, nor would the pitch bend down here. That's what FX1 and 2 on either side is for. Now sync on shift mode actually toggles between vertical vertical scratch mode and horizontal scratch mode. I have it on horizontal scratch mode, that's why the right one is lit up. And I still haven't set a button up for the shift on snap. Now the thing about this one is the only thing I have mapped on here, I believe, is this. If you're in internal mode, this is your pitch knob. So if you don't want to have to go through the hassle of dragging the slider up and down by yourself, you can just go like this and it drags it down or up. And that goes for both of the ultra knob knobs. Alright, so right here is probably the last thing I have mapped. Now these are cue points 1 through 5, and on shift mode these actually delete the cue points. So let me check if that is all. I do believe that's it. If you guys want a video of it in action, just let me know on the Serato forums. This will be posted to my DJM-T1 mapping forum that I started. So this is DJ Castro. Hopefully this was informative to you, and thanks for watching.